Hi everybody, I'm Joe Blair with Golfing the Tri-State. Every now and then when you have a hankering to golf, you have to come to the land of Lincoln. And that's where we are, Carmi, Illinois, the Carmi Country Club. We're going to be talking with the pro, Bill, and Bill Proctor, great guy, and what a neat course this is. Special thanks to the IBEW Local 16 in Evansville and 1701 in Owensboro, also the National Electrical Contractors Association. Without electricity, we're sunk. Come to the land of Lincoln, Carmi Country Club, coming up on Golfing the Tri-State.
Golfing the Tri-State is brought to you by NECA and IBEW Local 16 and Local 1701.
NECA and IBEW Local 16. Your quality connection team. Yeah. The electric edge. Safety is our pledge. Highly trained and always in the lead. NECA and IBEW Local 16.
The Equipment Connection. Highway 57 just west of Daylight is your connection for fun. The Equipment Connection specializes in the Tri-State's greatest golf carts. Customized for golf and fun. Golf carts for home, farm, and the golf course. The Equipment Connection can even make your cart street legal. The Equipment Connection, Highway 57 Daylight, your connection for fun. Brian Schmidt and his family know about golf and fun. The Equipment Connection.
I'm your worn out wiper blades. Hey, nice air freshener. For 12 bucks more, you could have seen the road. And when you got cut rate car insurance, nobody helped make sure you were covered for this. So get an Allstate agent.
Call Allstate agent Dan Jost today at 421-1925. Come play through at H&H Music, where quality and great prices are par for the course. Pianos by Albert Weber and Young Chang. Digital pianos by Kurzweil. New and used grand pianos. Player pianos by Story and Clark. Beautiful console pianos by Weber and Young Chang. Band and stringed instruments, including Eastman, Jasmine, and Takamine guitars, plus Ludwig and Mapex drums, sheet music, and more. Make a key time at the H&H Musical Arts Center for lessons on any instrument. Swing away at H&H Music, the trusted name in music.
Tee Time Golf Complex, the Tri-State's premier golf practice facility. Learn from golf pros on Tee Time's lighted driving range, short game area, and putting green. Tee Time has state-of-the-art computer video swing analysis and certified professional club fitting, which will take your game to the next level. Then take what you've learned to Tee Time's full 9-hole par 3 golf course. Tee Time Golf Complex is also the Tri-State's premier shop for golf equipment repair. Plus, it's the most fun place to be in the Tri-State. Everyone you see loves golf.
Tee Time.
Welcome back to Golfing the Tri-State at Carmi Country Club. Bill Proctor, PGA professional. How you doing, Bill?
I'm doing fine, Joe. Thank you for coming. Hope you have a good time and play our #1 handicap hole well. And we really appreciate you coming over and giving us some good air time. Course is in great shape, and I think everybody will like it.
It is in great shape. It's beautiful. Tell me the little history of Carmi Country Club. When did it start?
Well, it started in 1926, about 3 miles north of Carmi. They moved here in 1929 approximately, and they had sand greens like most of the golf courses in the area did at the time. The layout is completely different than what it was back then. Our #4 hole that you're going to be playing used to be #1, and this #1 used to be #6. But in approximately 1948, they built the clubhouse, and they changed the layout of the golf course, and they put sand greens in it. So it's been here like this basically since 1949.
Sand greens. When you say sand greens, what do you mean?
You're talking about sand.
Just sand.
That's all it was, sand, and you put it on sand. First time I played is in Oklahoma, and they had sand greens, and you rake it, putt it.
Rake it and putt it.
Rake it and putt it. About like some of our sand traps, But it's it wasn't a whole lot of fun, but that's the way a lot of them. I'd say all your golf courses that's 50 years old or older, that's the way they started out with sand greens.
With sand greens. That's interesting.
Yeah. This is a charter membership. We got about 150 charters that actually own the club. They own everything, the clubhouse, the whole deal. So our membership's about altogether with our associate members, about 225, 230.
Well, that's great.
Used to get a lot of the boys from Indiana, but since they closed the New Harmony Bridge, it's kind of cut our Indiana play down. But we still get some, you know, not as many, but we still probably got 20 or 30 a week.
Go join the GTT Club at golfingthetristate.com. You could win a foursome this week from Carmi Country Club. It's easy to get to, really. I took I-64, got off on exit 130, which is Highway 1.
Right.
Just head south right through Carmi, and you're on the right-hand side.
You cannot miss it. It's very easy to get there. When we go to Cambridge or other places like that, it's 45 minutes from right here to teeing up at Cambridge.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not far
yeah,
at all.
no, it's not. It's very good.
And a beautiful clubhouse. You have a nice website, too. CarmiCountryClub.com.
CarmiCountryClub.com, and it's up to date. We just did that about a year ago. We was talking about computers and stuff. We're just getting kind of into that age, but yeah, it can give you all the information and the phone numbers. If you need to know anything, just give us a holler. And I got a good staff, a couple of retired gentlemen, and then 2 or 3 nice-looking ladies working.
Oh, well, that's good. That always helps.
It helps. It does. They come in later when the beer starts selling. Yeah,
that's right. Well, like I was talking with Bill, we're of the age where computers were kind of slow coming into our life, and Facebook, and I don't have Twitter. You don't.
I don't have Twitter, no.
It's just, you know,
it's different world, and
it is.
I think we're missing out, but I'm too old to go back.
That's funny. Carmi Country Club, what a beautiful place. We're going to be getting a tip from Bill too, and you say that you saw Dave English at Fendrick, and you're going to kind of add to it.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more of the technical part of it. He was doing it looked like the lining of it, which is great. I'm just going to give it more of just basically how the swing part of it.
Oh, fantastic.
I think that's the only thing I do halfway decent is putt, so I can't take you out there and hit your drive. So
and he's going to come and coach me on hole 4 later in Joe's scorecard too.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I love your golf course.
Thank you.
We're going to get a tip from Bill coming up. Golfing the Tri-State, Carmi Country Club, a putting tip from Bill Proctor on the way in the land of Lincoln and Carmi with Golfing the Tri-State. Stay tuned.
Nika and IBEW, Local 1701. Owensboro's best team, contractors with direction, safe electrical work. It's a quality connection, done right and on time. For your home or business, a skilled, trained workforce, it just makes sense. Nika and IBEW, Local 1701.
Treat customers as you would like to be treated. Provide a high level of service and always be honest and fair. That's the way the Clement family has done business at Diamond Equipment since 1969. Construction equipment from Case, Cabelco excavators, Terex trucks, the best from Hyundai and Takeuchi, JLG lifts, and more. Diamond Equipment also has a wide range of used equipment priced to sell, and the parts and service team is second to none, with factory-trained technicians and on-site service available. When you finish with the 18th hole, give Diamond Equipment a call.
Since 1953, FT Kelly & Sons in Evansville has kept the Tri-State swimming with custom in-ground pools. If you can dream it, FT Kelly can build it. Get a free estimate on how FT Kelly can change your life with the pool of your dreams, along with pool supplies, full-service openings, closings, repairs, and replacements. Your family will love FT Kelly & Sons grills, spas, and accessories too. For 3 generations, FT Kelly & Sons Evansville, East and West.
Since 1971, Curly's Auto Body has been taking care of before and afters. At 31 Negley Avenue, just north of Diamond and Heidelbach in Evansville, the Farnsley family has been doing things the right way, restoring vehicles to the way they were before the accident. Curly's factory-trained technicians makes the after as good as new with a written lifetime warranty, written for life. So if you need a before and after, give Don and his team a call at Curly's Auto Body.
The Good Samaritan Home is independently owned and operated and offers residential living and Alzheimer's care.
The Good Samaritan Home is more than a job. It's my opportunity to fulfill my life's passion of helping others with care and compassion. A smile or a friendly wave from the resident is worth more than any paycheck. Here at the Good Samaritan Home, we're like family.
The Good Samaritan Home is a non-for-profit health care ministry affiliated with United Church of Christ. Call or visit goodsamhome.org.
Businesses depend on CNI Electronics to recycle all of their used electronics. Some businesses bring the electronics to CNI, or CNI can come to you. CNI weighs the load, processes equipment according to R2 guidelines, and provides a letter of recycling. Hard drives are wiped or destroyed. CNI Electronics recovers metals for reuse and refurbishes items which can be purchased for a great price. They recycle what's left for commodity content. When your business needs electronic recycling, CNI is your answer.
Welcome back to Golfing the Tri-State in Carmi, Illinois. PGA Pro Bill Proctor, and it's the tip of the week. Bill has a putting tip for us. What are you going to show us today?
Well, I'm just going to kind of show you what I think is the best way to go, and I've been to a couple of clinics with Stan Utley, who is one of the big teachers over in the St. Louis area. One of his pupils is Jay Haas, who's very well respected on the senior tour. And if you notice Jay, he doesn't three putt very often, and that's the whole key. Anytime if you're putting 20 foot or you're putting 5 foot, you don't want to three putt it. So you got to make sure that you're doing the basics right and just keep that number low. But what he calls it is just a swinging door, and I'll maybe show it this way here, and it's just letting your arms flow just like that. A lot of people, you've heard people say straight back, straight through. Well, when I do that, that's not natural. I've got to make that like that. I got to force that. But if I just let my arms swing, it's just like opening the door, closing the door, and I'm not doing anything that's not natural. And I just think with Mr. Utley, I think that's just the best way to go.
So then, with that swing, at the moment of impact, you're square to the hole or your line.
You're square to your line, and like David said last week, you got to hit it towards the line. You don't ever necessarily aim at the hole. You aim at the line that you're trying to hit on. And I don't remember if he showed this, but also when you do, I think you always got to follow. See the club head going, you got to follow through completely to the line that you're trying to hit the ball on.
Right.
And the biggest thing, everybody hates a three putt. I've never heard anybody three putting is happy. You know?
No kidding.
No, from nowhere. So even this little putt here, especially on this green here, if it's sloped like this, you're just trying to get it to the hole and get it close where you can pick it up. Right. But I just think if you just let it, you can just see that kind of like the door opening up and closing, and you'll hit the ball solid. I think more solid than if you take it back straight. So won't you try one?
All right. Now, is ball position important with this stroke?
Yeah, it is. You got to have it. You need to have it on the inside of your left, or in your case, your left foot. In my case, the right foot.
Bill's interesting. He hits right-handed in the fairway, and then he putts left-handed. Because when you play baseball, you
and when I started, when I was a little kid, I played baseball left-handed, and I remember I was disappointed when I found out Musial was left-handed. I thought he was just like me, right-handed, left-handed.
But bad left-handed.
But anyway, you put the ball on the inside of your left foot, and also your head, your eye needs to be over the ball a little bit. Some of these, you see some people, they're back here, their weight's on their heels. You need to get over the ball, and you need to be about like a shortstop was, or a guy guarding.
Athletic stance.
Right. You gotta be balanced, because if you're balanced, you're back here, you're not gonna be balanced, not gonna be solid. So you gotta have a solid base, head over the ball.
Nice putt.
And miss it.
Nice putt. This, like you said, your practice green has some break in it.
Yes, it does.
It's amazing. Let me try one.
It does.
The same stroke inside of my left foot.
Okay.
Oh,
one thing.
A little bit too much speed.
One thing I'd recommend too is every time you're getting ready to putt, back off from the ball and take you a couple of practice swings. Some people, you see some of them keep their eye on the ball, the hole upper, that's fine. But the practice swing gives you an idea of your speed, your tempo, how much you got to hit it. Because it's all about tempo and timing. Okay. And as long as you hit the ball solid.
Nice. Good putt. Very good. Okay, see if I can roll one.
Take your practice swing first.
Practice swing first?
Yep. And don't force that follow through. Just let it.
Let it go?
Just let it go through. Don't force it. It'll go. If you just swing them back here.
Oh, that was close.
That's going to be a $20 less than if I'd gone in there.
We have a father and son
We
here
do
getting
have
ready to tee off.
Yeah, they're getting ready to play.
Fantastic. Some good golfers.
Yeah, good
in the
futures
store
right
here
there.
in Carmi, that's for sure. Neat. Well, anything else you can tell us about the putting game?
Well, anytime you can get this flat blade in your hand, I think you need it. If you're on the fringe over here, I think anytime, like I say, anytime you get flat blade in your hand, you ought to use it.
Right.
Especially an amateur. A golf pro, you'll see him, and you've probably heard him talk on TV. If he's trying to make it, he's going to chip it.
Yeah.
We're talking about the tour. But the amateur, if he's on the fringe here, even right here, he ought to putt it, because you can hit this better than you can a wedge.
Right.
You can skull a wedge over the green, you can skull an 8-iron, whatever you use, you can skull that over the green. So I'd use this flat blade. Anytime I get a chance to use a flat blade, you ought to do it.
How about, have you ever heard people, like, even if you're way out
Sure.
there, use a 3-wood to putt?
Sure,
Put it up on?
There's a lot of, and when I play over in St. Louis, some of the pro events over there, these guys are right here, and they're going to use a hybrid, 3-wood, whatever. And I've tried it. My biggest problem is I putt left-handed, and then I've got a 3-wood in my hand
3-wood's
over here.
right-handed.
Yeah, and so I don't do it, but it's very good. What it does, it gives you a little clip speed and gets the ball rolling towards the hole a little bit. And it's like the guy at Cambridge said the other day, get that ball on the ground as soon as you can.
Right.
And that way it can run out where it's supposed to. If you got from here, if I was here, I would use a wedge, but I'd play it back, and I'd basically make my wedge an 8-iron like he was doing the other day.
Right.
So,
well, should I try this one before we?
I think you ought
go
to.
to our break.
I think so.
Okay.
And I just
All right, we'll
remember, I take that practice swing because we're
especially off the green like this.
right, and because we're a lot further than we were just 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Is your balance pretty good?
Yes.
You look like you're solid. Heads over the ball.
A little bit too hard.
A little too hard,
But
you can
I
see
could probably hit that comebacker.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Bill
good.
Proctor, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Great putting tip. We're here at Carmi, Illinois, Carmi Country Club, golfing the Tri-State. We're going to be playing hole 4 in a little while with Joe Scorecard. Bill's going to be my coach, and we'll be back right after this from this word from our sponsor of Closed Caption.